Hello, everyone. This is Grand Madam. Thanks for dropping by today. I'm back up here in the temple. I think I'll be here maybe into next week, into the altar room, my personal space. Okay, Don Lemon has been arrested, former CNN anchor and host of the Don Lemon Show on YouTube. Yeah. Well, what was he arrested for? First of all, he was arrested at the Grammys when he was covering the Grammys by federal agents for and violation of the FACE Act, which is the KKK Act. You're going to arrest a black man on the violation of the FACE Act. In other words, this is a in your face. I'm going to teach you a lesson, B or D. Way back to the church when he went in there and interviewed the church that had the ICE director, who was the pastor in the church. And basically, well, my question was, now the initial judge threw that out. It was rejected. A magistrate judge in Minneapolis threw it out. So how in the hell are you trying to arrest this man? And in Los Angeles too, you're going to take taxpayers' money, send those feds over there, U.S. Marshals, to pick somebody up for some stuff that had been thrown out. What the hell is going on? They appealed it. They went up to the next judge, magistrate, district judge, and finally took it to an appellate where you have three judges. Well, out of the three judges in the appellate court, one says, well, there may be probable cause. He hasn't seen the video yet, and he doesn't have to because he slapped it back down to the lower judges. This is when you go to appeal something, folks, in court, basically the higher court reviews what lower courts have done. If they followed every step, it's going to get thrown out. If they've done something wrong, it gets slapped back to them to go back and do it again. Do it right this time. That's basically what happens. So now, girl, hey, she said, yes, hey, Kaboyo. Yes, she's sassy. That's Miss Bondi. And then I tell you, I'm not sure if this is it. I'm not sure if I heard that. No, I heard it right. I haven't done any research. You don't have to be a lawyer to be an AG. Say what? So I got some homework to do. I haven't done legal work in a minute, but I'm going to try that to find that see if that's true or not, because that explains all these bonehead decisions coming out of the creep squad at the DOJ. I kid you not. So what I'm going to do now, when I was in school many moons ago, like 100 years ago, we were taught in communication that two groups of people you do not want to mess with are lawyers and reporters. And this administration seems to be just in so much love with messing with both of them. I just got to look into this. I'm going to look into Don, but I do believe he's going to be. They should. He's going to be fine. He's going to be aggravated. They're trying to harass, aggravate, humiliate, blah 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 blah, and then he's probably going to get their asses. But this is also a direct challenge of the First Amendment, which these people obviously don't believe to the Constitution, that is, U.S. Constitution. They don't believe in law because they ignore too many of them because they're in authority. They feel their authority is their soldiers. But see, their little pissant soldiers, oop, did I say that? Their little make-believe soldiers are not the soldiers that have already sent the letter saying we're not going to support you in doing anything illegal. And they're not the militia groups that are in the neighborhood that just might decide to pop up one day to see what's going on down the street. Did I tell you I found out that there were two? I was sitting in between 10 minutes away from one detention center that has been very quiet. And I truly believe, I don't think the mayor nor the governor knew they were here. They're just that damn quiet about it. And one is 10 minutes to the south of me in downtown, and the other's across town to them. Always where there's a whole hub of people, coming and going. Detention centers now. One detention center, I suspect, because they shut this thing down. They sealed this thing up so fast. One day, I'm like, what they hiding in there? And it's, where is it? Down the street from one mall. One is down the street from a mall that I frequent. The other is in downtown, deep in downtown. And I know I've been in and out that building several times. on or different assignments. Well, when I was working, for lawyers, because it's a federal building. Didn't even know, but down there with the IRS, same building the IRS is in. This where they're holding these guys on the floor. There was a video that went viral. Somebody snuck a phone in, and that's how we found out they were there. And Don put it on the other day, so he's peeped the program. So they're really mad with him. But that they can be mad, like my mother said. You might as well just get glad because you're not going to do a damn thing about it. Because, like I said, two groups of people you do not mess with: lawyers and reporters. On that note, what is Don? Is Don a Leo or Cancer? I'm going to see what I'm going to make sure. I want to see how Don is doing. Well, before we do anything, let's do some breathing. Let's focus on Don for a second. We're going to breathe normally. Just focus on Don Lemon and Georgia Fort. I can't find a picture of her. First of all, like it was a time for me trying to get her name right. Everybody's got a damn accent in this country, it seems, when they're on a mic. But Georgia, like the state, and Fort, Fort, was also arrested. She was also there. I don't know what she looks like, but we're going to put up a moment of focus. What are we going to send them? Peace. Let's focus on peace to Georgia and Don. Just keep them grounded and keep them peace for about 2 minutes. Let's do this. Getting started now. Breathe in. Hold it. Release. Breathe in. Release. Breathe in. Release. Send them thoughts of peace to Don Lemon and Georgia Fort. Peace. 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 Breathe normally. Okay. Hello, everyone. How are you? Let me do my hellos right about now because once I get into it, I'm gonna get into the reading and then I'm coming out. Yeah, I've gotten to the point where it's easier for me to do videos because if I do the constant dynamic of a live, I'm tapping into too much energy and I'm draining. I'm not getting restored. I'm being drained. So this is how I'm gonna do this. So, all right. Hey, Jackie B. Okay, Jackie B. Kamoyo, Linda Saunders. Good morning. Good morning. Michelle. Hello. Hot days. Hot damn Sam. Michelle said, "Hot damn Sam. When the rabbit's holding the gun, ain't no fun." Bondi done bit the big one. Yep. 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 Alex. Hello. Yeah, yeah. Here come the lawsuits. Nellie, good morning. Carmen, good morning. Okay, y'all, let's get into this. Okay, let me move this back a bit. Now, let's check on Don first. Use the golden tarot, please. Let's check on Don. What's going on with Don? Is he okay? Yeah. Oh well, he's sitting in jail, so write it down, Don. Record. Write it down. Somebody's got a phone they can let you borrow. Don will be out of there before anybody hit his books, Yeah. Spirit said he's out now. I heard that loud and clear. 11 o'clock Eastern time. He's got his own panel of legal authorities on the show right now. I'm watching. What's going on with Donald right now? What's going on? Okay. And then I'm going to do a quick read on Georgia Fort. Okay, one, two, three. Uh-huh. Oh, skills. This is interesting. Three of Pentacles. Satisfaction. Oh, that was okay. Satisfaction and the Sun. This very well might be Don saying, "I got you by the balls now, bitches." We okay. Decisions about to be made. Mm-hmm. Okay, here's some disappointment. I get yeah, because he was covering the Grammys. Damn it, he was on the red carpet. Oh, somebody's gonna cost some money. Okay, this is gonna cost somebody some money. You better believe it. He's okay. Humiliated, probably scared shitless. He's 59 years old now. Never been to jail like that, but he's coming out of it. Yes, seeds of planet. Seeds have been planted. Yep. This Ace of Cups. Now, when this seeds of success have been planted, seeds of love have been planted, um, falling in the position of concern. Yes, we still love you, Don. You're going to be safe, but also this is seeds of like a revolution too. This is a seeds of a different kind, not just lovey-dovey success. Nah. Seeds of some deep-seated emotion. Yeah, you can only see my head. Okay, yeah. No, we don't be. The Buddha's there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Oligarchy. The creep squad. This is who they are. The agency. Mm-hmm. The agency. Look at the conflict. Yeah, regarding the conflict at the church. Now the whole word. This is it. Whatever happens with this situation is going to be the end of this is the end of this church mess. This church we're going to file because the face act and all that foolishness. This is it. This is where it stops. Okay. Oh yeah, the word is definitely out on the Lemon Nation's got it. And the announcements are out there. Let's see what the mental challenge is. Ooh. Uh-oh. We might have some more protests. That is the Knight of Wands. Weren't expecting that, huh? Weren't expecting that. And some people are in absolute total confusion because they do not understand what the hell is going on. It's called game. Okay, here's Dodo. This is Bondi did this. And she's in the Queen of Wands position right about now. Queen of Wands. Uh-oh. Bottom of the deck. We have the High Priestess. And ooh. This is what I suspected. We have the High Priestess coming out here. Uh-oh. With some very damaging information. This move against the press, this move against Don Lemon is going to transform. What the heck was that? Oh, the cat. Is going to transform the way reporting is done. We'll see. Because what? Ooh. Let me clarify. Get back over here. This incident is going to change and transform the way secrets are handled. They're going to try. It was purposed. Its purpose is to keep what's secret. However, that's not what's going to happen. Not only are the secrets going to come out, the Wheel of Fortune is going to take the place, or it's going to disrupt the secrets held by the High Priestess and make the world aware through the decisions that have to be made. We're talking about financial decisions. We're talking about trade. We're talking about politics. We're talking about life itself. We are talking about how businesses move forward, how societies move forward. This is huge because they have put people into positions here where now the law says has the press has First Amendment rights. This priestess, this death card, and this Wheel of Fortune and the wands, they're trying to undo that. However, however, they're going to have the creep squad, the administration, is going to have one hell of a damn problem, and that problem is justice, the law itself. Now they want to go back into all these old 1800 laws and then bring them into the modern day and try to uh, use them against what's going on or whoever they wish to. Even that is going to be retired. All that's going to be retired. Not hey, good morning, Theo. Not to say that you can't take a law from the 1800s if it has not been repealed, but the effects of that law today is not going to be the same as the effects of that law yesterday. And that's what they're getting ready to find out. Trying to hold on to what they have. And they're going to try to expand this whole little situation. See, Don Lemon and Georgia Fort were they are examples to be set. But let me tell you something. Usually in the United States, when you try to use somebody to set them as an example, they sue your ass and win. It was a manipulation. We know this. We know this. But now this is uh-oh. And they really feel smug enough to feel that they've won. The agency has won. The Creep Squad has taken over the press, all communications. They own it. They run it. So we're going to get only information that they want you to have. The problem with that is it is just so unstable. Let me pull this. What is this card back here? Oh, we found out Gnome's new job. And it's unstable. Challenge the press. So watch there be some Office of Information or something. Watch that pop up. Watch that pop up. And it is not going to work because here again, you're going to get the stalemates. You're going to have the lawyers jumping ship and getting out of DOG. There's nobody going to be around. There's nobody going to be around to do anything. There's no. This is just weird. Is this is this a elder joke or something? What the now I went from the subject to the one single topic to something even grander. So yeah, this is bigger than Don Lemon, but I still want to know where. Okay, is Lemon coming out? Yeah, Lemon's coming out of jail. Spirit said he's already out, but is Lemon out of jail right now? Okay, he's out of jail. Confirmation he's out of jail. Is he going to be good? Is he going to be taken care? Is he going to be good? That's all we want to know. Is Don going to be good after this? Yes, Don's going to be good after this. Okay, Georgia Fort. Georgia Fort. I still don't know who. Where's my? Oh. These pipes. Okay, let me find out what she looks like. Okay. Oh, come on. Georgia Fort reporter. Damn, y'all. Oh. Girlfriend live streamed her arrest. She got one up on you, Don, but Don was at the Grammys. Okay. Uh oh, listen to how this is the New York Post. A journalist who was with the disgraced ex-CNN reporter Don Lemon when he allegedly stormed a Minnesota church has shared video of the moment agents came to also arrest her Friday morning. Did you see the video? Whatever was going on in that church was going on in that church. I still can't find a picture of her. This is all Don. And do you see the way the angle? This is the New York Post using such words as, hold on, be mindful of this stuff because it's semantics and it's a manipulation, mental manipulation. Disgraced. What is what? Stop. No, you're not sending me anything. Uh, Daggone it. She live streamed the arrest on Facebook Live. I can't get into that from here. But I still don't have a picture of her. Doggone. I've got all these pictures. So my girl is still reporting either way. Is this Georgia? Oh, here she is. Here she is. My girl's got it going on. Let's see how Georgia is. Just let's see, make sure she's good. Is Georgia good? I mean, they arrested her at her front door. So she lives there, Minneapolis. This is harassment, folks. Probably there'll be a motion to file for what malicious prosecution or something like that, and then they're gonna throw the case out, and then that's when the lawsuit should start. She's on Instagram. Good, 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 good. Okay, she's on there now. Go back when I'm finished, please. Hi, Shirley. How are you? Okay, okay. All righty. How's Georgia? Is Georgia going to be okay? Is Georgia going to be safe from prosecution? I know Don's going to be because Don's got a name and Don's got the Don. Don got more money. Not that I'm counting his money. Trump better watch it. Don got money too. Donald Trump better than Donald Trump kind of money. Don's money is real. Didn't hear that from me. Oh, car. Is Georgia Fort going to be okay? Is Georgia Fort okay? She's safe. Is she going to be okay? She stay free. Is Georgia Fort going to be okay? And they had the nerve to use the KKK Act or the FACE Act to arrest Don Lemon, the black man. That's all game. It's all game. But see, that stuff is dangerous because with these games, people get hurt, people get killed. Is Georgia okay? Georgia's at the beginning. Georgia's getting ready to take off. That's the fool. At the very precipice, getting ready to jump into something. Let's say weather weary or war weary. She's still talking. So she's shaking, but she's still talking. Here they are coming at her. That's the government coming at her. That's the Knight of Swords aggressively. Oh, but look what yeah. She flipped it on him. That's the magician. Manipulation, pulling all resources, all aspects. And see, this is what they don't understand. Back in my news days, let me tell you, you met everybody. You met anybody who was everybody, and you gave them your card. And if you treated them nice and covered the story the way they wanted you to cover it, or kept them in a nice light, they were on your side for a moment. You can call them up. You got their phone number in your phone. Senator, Congresswoman, Chief, I need some help here. I'm in a situation, and I think it would really help you in the long run if certain things were discussed. For example, did you know XYZ could be found under so and so's name? But make it worth their while. They're going to come through. Things happening quickly. This is the airwaves. This okay. This is her on Instagram. Yes, streaming. Okay, she's coming out. She's coming out strong. Ooh, this lady's coming out strong. That's Georgia. She's coming out strong with the facts. Ace of one, Ace of Swords. Yeah, it was a manipulation. Hmm. And see, with the Five of Swords, you see this big guy. He's beating these other two guys, and he's taking their swords, and they're walking away. What is not shown in this card is when they come back. Yep. All right. Oh, look at this. This is agency. Ooh, who know? Who Georgia know? No, she's got Instagram. Yeah, but I mean, who? Like I said, when you make that phone call, they make that phone call. And another thing is, you never know who sent them in the first place. Georgia's. Oh, Georgia, are you going to do the book or what? Georgia making money off it. Don, hook up with Georgia. Oh, even more money. Georgia is the first person I know who gets arrested to go to jail, and she gonna come out that rich. Who's Georgia's dad? Okay, it's the king of this. This girl done walked into the jail cell, and she gonna come out rich. Let's just watch and see what happens. Hmm. Yeah, and right now she's wondering, trying to figure out the cycle, which way this stuff should go, but she's gonna stand her ground, stick to her guns. Is it going to be a book or what? It could just be her fans. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do love her. Seeds are being planted right now. Now, I don't know what kind of seeds. These are seeds of love and success, just like was planted for Dawn. And this could also be something else the administration never expected. Uh, People pouring in millions and millions and millions of dollars to their aid. Yeah. Right now, Georgia probably has a headache from hell. Ten of Swords. She feels like she's absolutely ruined, but she's not. The White House tried it. Bottom of the deck. They tried it, but I don't know who she is. But to me, look at the. I think now this is either the White House severing ties to a new project she's involved with, or a new project she's going to be involved with that sever ties with the White House. I think whoever she's involved with is going to or are going to sever ties with the White House and then hang foot dead in the West Wing. Who is this young lady? Do you know who this young lady is? Anybody? Anybody know? Hi, Cynthia. Oh, I hope they do, Cynthia. They're going to be lawsuits. They're definitely going to be court cases. I don't know. I hope. Yeah, I do too. I'm looking at. Yeah, she's on Instagram. This is going to be some. Okay, then we're reading. George is going to be fine. I don't have to stay on here that long. George is good. Georgia is good. Georgia's going. She walked in. She's coming out on tip top with the money. Heck, she might have to lend Don some. Now, okay, this is my next question. So Don will be fine. Don is coming out. Don's being humiliated right now. He will be emotionally rattled, I'm quite sure. Don is going to sue. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Don. You know we love you. We want you safe and protected. But Georgia, ooh. I see everybody's looking at Don and nobody's watching Georgia. I'm gonna be watching Georgia from now on. Okay, now the Trump administration is at war with independent media, independent news. Who's going to win the battle for the United States? Who wins the battle of the minds of the United States of America? The minds of the U.S. The American mind. Okay, let's see who wins. Hmm. Who wins? Okay, a lot of people are going to be expanding their thinking, especially when it comes to women. A lot of women are coming to the forefront, as we have seen in these protestations. And our congresswomen, a lot of women are coming to the forefront. They're, look at this. Look at this. They're coming up to do battle. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They came to try to offer understanding, to explain some things, to take their time, to try to see some things through, to try to work some things out with the creep squad. To no avail. All they got for their trouble is a bunch of anxiety and who knows unnecessary operations or who knows what else. And now the Wheel of Fortune has said it's time to change the cycle. The question is, who wins the minds of the Americas? The creep squad or the press? There are going to be a lot of survival stories coming up out of this situation, not just the Don Lemon situation, the whole Trump administration versus the press, First Amendment, the rights. A lot of survivor tales are going to be coming through, or they're going to start to come through. Okay, and with the survivor tales, they're going to be tales of people jumping ship, leaving the establishment, sort of being paid off and let go, or just being paid off and running from the hills. Ah, look at this. Look at this. Major shakeups. I told you, you don't mess with lawyers, and you sure as hell don't mess with reporters. Major regrets. These are not the reporters. There was a time reporters lived to go to jail. Okay, so don't feel sorry about reporters going to jail. I just feel sorry about Don because he's been on the TV and blah 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 blah. When I was a youngin, reporters, you earned your badges when you went to jail. Okay, you earned your job when you went to jail. But this here, this is total destruction, the total regret. Let me put one more line down here. A story is taking form. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, it looks like the cult leader is trying to get out of Dodge. Did this not come up for Don also? Mm-hmm. Harassment. Those charges are going to be tossed too. But to take somebody, you know damn well if I was covering the Grammys and these sons of bitches came and took me somewhere, I am coming for their mama. You hear me? I'm going to sue, 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 sue. And I'm telling you, Don got the money to sue. Somebody was on here The Don's lawyer is $1,000 an hour. I'm like, yeah, what? So, but they see Don's estate's not down there in Mar-a-Lago, but it's not that far away, and it looks like it. And his condo in New York, and his house in New Orleans, and all the properties we don't know nothing about. Hold on. FBI arrests a former CNN colleague. Don John Lemon raises profoundly concerning questions about press freedom and the First Amendment. The Department of Justice already failed twice to get an arrest warrant for Don and several other journalists in Minnesota, where a chief judge of the Minnesota Federal District Court found there was no evidence that there was any criminal behavior involved in their work. First Amendment in the United States protects journalists who bear witness to news and events as they unfold, ensuring that they can report freely in the public interest, and the DOJ's attempts to violate rights is unacceptable. We will be following this case closely. Closely. That's from CNN. Y'all know how many years it's been since I could read like that? CNN just made a statement. Okay. Yeah, I'm watching the Don Lemon show. It's muted. But when things pop up, I'm like, oh, hold on, y'all. Yeah. So now CNN's on their asses. His ex-bosses. See what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Some folks are going to be getting their help right on out of Dodge. Okay, let's keep going because I saw something. Yeah, this is this. Things blowing it up, changing, changing. Mm-hmm. This is not just well, moving right along. Next, let's see what else. I want to see what the outcome is going to be. Thank you, thank y'all, thank y'all. Okay, hey Alex, what's going on? Tracy, hello, how are you? How are you? Um, okay, this must be Georgia and her thing, her group. They try to celebrate. They got people too. Georgia has people. Georgia has people. I love being a reporter, but they weren't paying me any money. I can't. And then I didn't want to run around the whole damn country. I would have ran around the world for an assignment, but I did not want to run across the country for a damn job. I mean, way backwoods, two below Mississippi, one below Mississippi. Keep getting up North Carolina. What? No. I didn't know at the time. That's where you had to begin. I'm from a metropolitan area. It never occurred to me to go down to the backwoods for my first job. Well, I didn't have to. And sometimes I wish I had. But after watching those folks around me, I knew I was not made of that kind of stuff. Mm-mm. I was not the one that could pack up and just run off. I wanted a family. I wanted stability. And I wanted to do the news, like I saw on my channel. We got our new. Do you know we have our news reporters have been over there for the last 30 years every day. That's what I wanted to do. I'm not running all the way around creation just to get a minimum wage job. Yes, minimum wage. You had to be in the business a while before you got your card. Oh, looky here, looky here. There's a problem. Now here's the conflict. A decision is going to be made over this conflict. Well, what's the decision to make? The First Amendment already says what it is. What are they doing? Are they just talking? Um, the creep squad is not going to override the Constitution. It thinks it can, but it's going to find out how disappointing it's going to be when they put the brakes on their chariot. And this is also going to open the door or set the legal precedent for what would it be called? Federal interference? They're putting a stop to that. So, if the creep squad or the administration absolutely thought they were going to put the stops on the free press, they're wrong. Now I have this rod of passion and this broken heart. And that's what's getting ready to happen. Meaning what, Grandma? Make that make sense. That they get their feelings hurt? That the creep squad ends up looking like absolute idiots? That's what that means. They're gonna have to be heartbroken. But they don't have a heart, so they're gonna be money broken. And speaking of money broken, look, here's the judge. And there's the money. Wait a minute. You see the Eight of Pentacles? There's the money. There's the money. But do you believe this is the judge that felt that that was cause? Well, he feels that was cause because he hadn't seen the video. Once he sees the video, it's a stay. Now, interesting, the word stay came to my mouth. No, you're not going to do anything with that. Exposure. Exposure. What's going on? Need to see a new perspective. I just said the judge hadn't seen it yet. And I just heard the word stay. Stay is like a stopple. Like stop it. And here we have some more. This is two. Oh, look at this. Partnerships. Ooh, partnerships. What is this partnerships? Business partnerships, personal partnerships. Let me put this here until I figure what's going on. What about partnerships? Okay. Partnerships are definitely going to be strained. Partnerships are going to, wait a minute, what was first? Like this. The new business partnerships, the new personal partnerships of the creep squad, of the administration, I'm sorry, are going to be definitely challenged by what is being streamed. They can't control everything. And what is being streamed is going to really make a fundamental change in how information is distributed. They may have purchased TikTok. However, that does not mean they're going to control every word that comes out. They can't. Algorithm be damned. And this is interesting because who's going to do it? It looks like Gen Z and Gen Alpha are going to take over where the other people leave. It looks like the younger people pick it up, and through their contacts, through their connects, through their gaming systems, they are going to really be sending information and sending messages through areas that the state administration never thought of. And all of a sudden, there seems to be some type of screeching halt of information, of money. It's like, I'm going to have to give Z and Alpha, we're going to have to give them a break. We're going to have to give them a pat on the back, y'all, because it looks like they're the ones that's going to do the end runs around the creep squad and other entities that try to block communication. And I'm hearing loud and clear, some of their contacts are international, global. So with all the little dirty tricks that the administration wants to play prosecuting this person for saying that and being there, it looks to me like, and I mean, it's the young folk too, whatever means they have is through their alliances, their contacts, the information is going to flow. And the money will also be flowing. Money will also be flowing. So whatever the Trump administration thought they were doing, the youth are going to screw them up. They're going to trick them, right? They're going to mess them right on up. And then it's the end of their era. And then their era ends. That's some deep shit there. Look. And look it. This is the... Okay. I only have two hands, but you got to see what this looks like. I'm going to put them up two at a time. Well, maybe three at a time. Oh, the hell with it. Look. Money being paid out. Distribution. 6 of coins. Okay. Okay, a Discord chat. Okay. Thanks. Come on. Blue sky. Yeah, they're going to be... Yeah. Okay. We got the king with the money. We got the distributions. We have the establishment of money. Then we have These two people who are involved, I don't know who they are, but whoever they are, well, they could be anybody. They are going to be sorely, you know who that's Bondi and whomever. They're going to get hit with a lot of confusion and they are going to go broke, or their assets are going to be blocked, or they're at their office as yeah. Can't stop blue sky. Okay. Hey, Harlem Cat, how are you? How are you? And look at here. Who's going to catch them? The youth. The youth. That Gen Z's not as dense as we thought they were. Y'all, thank God our grandbabies, our babies and grandbabies are not as dense as we thought they were. Thank you, God. We taught them well. And now they on their own. They're doing their thing. And look at this. Somebody trying to run from the law. Who's withdrawing from the law? Oh, is this what's her name? We're not even talking about her. Look at them. They're trying to withdraw. So these folks are going to hit and run. At the whole thing, this whole 6 month, what was it, month? What is this? This is 30 days. This whole 30 days of the Trump administration is like a smash and grab. Like back in the old days, they used to have the jewelry stores on the main streets, used to have their best jewelry out on the display, and then the thugs would come there, break the glass, and steal it. That's a smash and grab. They smashed and grabbed the United States of America. There's still hope. There's still hope because what keeps us solid? We have three separate branches of government. We still have checks and balances. The law stands. The law stands. Yeah, regardless of these people, the ICE people, they can melt because they're being blasted all over media. The law stands. We're going to be good. So does the First Amendment and the right to report. Well, what can I say? What can I say? Don is going to be good. He probably not feeling, but they say he's out now. That'll shake you up. If you ever spend time in a jail cell, it can shake you up. Or maybe you go through all your emotions while you're sitting on that metal chair. They want you to just think about what you've done. Mm-hmm. And while I'm thinking, if I have can I get a pen and paper? I got some thoughts. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So this little scare campaign or this little threatening message to threaten someone's freedom in these United States is going to it's going to backfire. It's going to backfire. Let's just ask. Locking up Don Lemon and Georgia Ford, is that going to backfire on Prime Bondi? Mm-hmm. Yeah, didn't need this, but just in case, I wanted to confirm. It's going to backfire. Mm-hmm. Is it going to do any changes to the First Amendment of the United States that protects the press? Is it going to? No, no. Is Don Lemon going to sue the pants off the DOJ and Donald Trump? Now, I'm not sure what that means. It's going sideways. It's going on an angle. 50-50, maybe, maybe not. Is Georgia Fort going to come out of this a superstar reporter? She gonna get her stars. Yes, she is. She's coming out as a superstar reporter. I can't read that statement from Abby Lowell. That's attorney for Don Lemon. She pretty much said what we just said. Okay. Any other questions that I can ask? Yeah. Okay. Happy Friday. Yeah. Basically, we're talking about Don Lemon getting arrested. Yeah. Good trouble. Good trouble. Right. Good trouble. Nope. Anybody got questions to ask me about this while I have these cards? So some of them are still out here, but I'm feeling what's going to go down anyway. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No questions, y'all? Do I have any questions? Oh, yeah. Hold up. What lies beneath this all? Whee! I almost forgot this. I was going to read these too. Put this over here. What lies beneath this arrest of the reporters, Don Lemon and Georgia Fort? What does the DOJ or the Trump administration think is doing? What do they think they're doing? What the Creep Squad think they're doing? What lies beneath the arrests of Lemon and Fort? What lies beneath? What lies beneath? Okay. We'll just cut. Okay, cut it in half. All right. My tarot team, we're here. Okay, I forgot. Bank failure. Okay. Okay. Bank asset failure. Information database failure. Okay. Failure. In other words, well, they were going to try to teach him a lesson and they failed. I hate nothing about you. This is strictly business. I'm going to teach you a lesson not to mess with us. You don't cross us. We're haters. Hmm. They expected him to prostitute himself. This is a promiscuity card. Can you see that? Sleeps around, huh, life? Put that in terms of politics. Take the sex out, put the politics in there. You can put sex back later. And then, this is interesting. Betrayal. Bank failure. Bank failure. We already know they froze his assets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is when they go after Georgia. Well, they can't get Dawn with lipstick stains. They see her as a bugaboo, which means she's damn good. I'm gonna have to watch her. Yeah. The whole thing was manipulation. It was a manipulation. We're going to teach the press, the independent press, a lesson. What's more dangerous than the independent press? They spar with words. They're not affiliated with anyone. There's no one to tell them to sit down and be quiet. Oh, that's what. Let me ask that. Do these arrests of Fort and Lemon change in any way reporting will take place? Will they change the way of reporting? Will their arrest change the way of reporting? Yes. See, now the reporters are going to be afraid. All right. Okay. We're going to be on our own trying to glean information. But like I said, it's the young group. It's the Z's and the Alphas. They're going to have to show us how to get information. No, just designate the official Z and Alpha in the household your reporters. They'll let you know what's going on. Pay them if you have to. What's going on? Have you heard anything about this? How will we get our money back from who? From who? Get money back? Get money back? Surely you're joking, right? That money is gone. That money is gone. And the thing is, we don't even know on what. But they spent some money to send some sheriffs, some marshals out there after Don Lemon. You better believe that. They had to catch a plane to get him. Any other questions? What about Sasha? Oh, let's look at that. Sasha Riley. Well, let me clear this out too. Give me a second. Will Sasha Riley's testimony will Sasha Riley be able to bring Trump down, Trump down himself, the whole Epstein thing? Uh, okay. Will Sasha Riley be able to bring this whole trafficking and Trump situation to light? Bring it down. Bring it down. Let's see what's going to happen. No. Everything's staying the same. He'll be stuck. They're going to find a way to hem him up. More than likely through not having any money to move forward. And there'll be a great disappointment. He will be sorely disappointed. But at least he will have tried. Good to see you, Jalinda. At least he will have tried. For Sasha, he very well may be somebody's witness in a book or something like that. Um, yeah, we can send him some love and peace too. There's nothing wrong with sending him. You're welcome. Some love and peace. Let's send him some love and peace. There's a Sasha. Right? You hang in there. You hang in there, Sasha. Now you ground yourself and enjoy your day doing one thing every day that you love doing. Just keep it that way. All right, next question. Mm-hmm. It's good to see you too. Yeah, Alex, she going. I don't know how they're gonna do it. Maybe they're all gonna hop that plane to Qatar at the same time. I don't. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Any other questions, y'all? I'm getting ready to go to lunch. How's your minutes? Just a few more minutes, and then I will see you next week. But I have a good week. I'm learning to pace myself and protect my energy, and it's working so far. And I get to spend more time with you. Well, in video, in spirit. I heard loud and clear. No, let me see. I thought Iran had changed their leadership, and then I look on the news. But then again, I don't know who that is. You don't know what to believe in the news. Let's ask that. Will Iran? My angels here. We're always here. Oh, thank you. Oh, will Iran change leadership? I don't think so. Will Iran change leadership? How did my likes go from 72 to 69? Somebody changed their mind? What the hell? Oh, that's the number of people on here now. Okay. Oops. All right, that makes sense. Somebody left. They got to go back to work. Will Iran's leadership change? Leadership change? Regime change? And you know, why am I doing like this? Because I want to see what the cards say. Ooh. Ooh. This is interesting. This is weird. They're going to. Oh, I'm not even trying that. Will Iran have regime change? Will leadership change in Iran? The pendulum says no. However, the cards have someone following their intuition or being isolating a country being isolated by the way it does things, I guess you would say. Restrictions, blockages, walls, all that good stuff. And then we have a withdrawal. So this could be the protesters withdrawing. But here we have new alliances. So let's keep going. They can't come to agreement. They cannot come to an agreement. That's what it is. Stalemate. This is a stalemate. They're stalemated. So no regime change. They're at stalemate. Okay. Will they remove Putin? Will Putin in Russia be removed from his position? Will Putin? No. Putin's not going anywhere. What anything happened with the suit, the Trinidadian parents? Oh, wrongful death of their nephew. I can't remember his name, but I remember he reminded me of my nephew when Trump had the Navy down there bombing up Trinidad. Well, if you hit Venezuela, you're going to hit Trinidad. If you're hitting them in the sea, they're hitting them in the water. This lady's nephew was killed. This man, they were killed. Is anything going to come of that? Are they going to get money for that wrongful death suit? Yes, yes, lots and lots. But that would never, could not replace my nephew. Yes, okay. Okay, anything else, y'all? Okay, it's getting close to that time. It was good to be with you for the few minutes I'm here. I will see you again next Monday. I'm going to kick out the videos. I think that's most helpful for us. Not a damn thing. They've already been there, Shirley. Shirley, what are they going to do with the ballots? Nothing. Nothing. That's a good idea. What's coming of? What's going to come of the ballots that they took in 700 damn boxes? Who's going to put that back together in Fulton County, Georgia? They're trying to say, they're trying to get all those black voters. You know that. Thank you for the hearts. You know that. But well, let's ask. What's to come of them now that they have taken the boxes and boxes of votes of ballots? Social Security will be okay, Alex, but I'm telling you, I'm talking from personal experience. Watch for your premiums. They can kill you. What is the outcome of the FBI election investigation in Fulton County with the Fulton County election? What is the outcome of the investigation? Nothing. Look at this. Now look at this. What is the outcome? Not a damn thing. It will be withdrawn. Oops. Investigate. Fearless leader asked for this. Or this could also be the head of the operation who's got to do the investigation. It's going to be withdrawn. Well, did you see that twice? No, I didn't do that on purpose. He just drops. The investigation is going to be dropped. There's nothing there. Hey, Khadijah, how are you? Yes. Okay, see you at the live. All right, see you tonight, y'all. Theo, Kimoyo, bye-bye. Okay, my friends, time for me to go. Yeah, oh boy. Yeah, Lauren's cooking up something downstairs. I'm loving it with her working from home. Because when she gets hungry and she has to take a break, she's working from home too. She makes lunch. Grand Madam, you don't cook, do you? Probably not. Most often not. No. She cooks better than I do. She says she watches me. I don't know when she watched me because I rarely cook, but it tastes good. That's all I care about. Okay, my friends. Love having you here. Thank you for the hearts. Should I look? Okay. Drop me a few donations of dollars in the Cash App, y'all. I got my Social Security check. Okay. Hey. Oh, look at this. Yeah. I tell you, somebody buy me a beer today. I'd be most happy. See y'all next week. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Being asked of the White House today, not what did Donald Trump have for lunch or what did he tweet about last night. It should be, why are you arresting American journalists in violation of the First Amendment? It is just so one pursuit, so one profession the Constitution actually outlines for protections under the Constitution.
And I'm glad you point that out, because we were talking actually last week on this show about the fact that sometimes people merge it, freedom of speech and freedom of the press, like it's one thing, but no, the
it's not.
Separated,
yes. We're very clear about separation. The Supreme Court through time have pointed to that was not a coincidence. That was not an accident. It is a very separate